going?
Come on in.
Evan Fisher with ITEC 451 Supply. How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Evan. How are you today?
Good. I was supposed to meet with Alejandro about some stuff about your feedlot operation. Okay.
Yeah, he had mentioned to me that you'd be coming in.
Okay.
He didn't give me a lot of details. I've got
Sure.
about a half page here. So how much time do we, I think we've got about 15 minutes here.
20 minutes maybe.
So what's your objective, Evan?
I basically just came to, I got a basic understanding of your operation, kind of what you guys go through on a day-to-day basis. And I just came to offer you some solutions to, things I can help you with throughout your operation, your feedlot operation.
So what do you said you could come with some solutions.
Yep.
Solutions for what?
He mentioned, I guess, first off, could I get, what's your role within the business?
Yeah, I'm his boss. I'm
Okay.
the operations
Yep.
manager.
I just want to make that clear
Yeah.
and understand what I was worked with.
Mhm.
And before I start on any of this, you mind if I take notes or anything?
No, that's fine. You take as much notes as you need.
So ITEC 451, we're an ag and construction equipment dealer. We have about 80 locations across the Midwest.
Okay.
Just to get you a basic understanding of our company.
Mhm.
So I guess some of the things that me and Alejandro talked about was, we talked about his equipment fleet. We talked about, some of the stuff he has. He's got manure spreaders you guys have out there. You guys have different tractors for different applications, wheel loaders, skid steers, water trucks, stuff like that. It's basically what he mentioned to me. Does that sound about right for equipment fleet?
Mhm.
Okay. And one thing he did mention is you guys don't really have a specific dealer. You guys go through more of like
Auction side
and big iron and stuff like that.
Yeah, we found it saves us a lot of money when we do that.
Okay.
There's significantly less expensive equipment.
Sure. Yep, that's understandable. And what I said with that is, that's kind of more of a, transaction-based purchase where you don't really get a whole lot of after-sale service if something were to break down. And
Right.
on my side, I value a more consultative-based, sales process where anytime if you were to purchase something from me, I'd be, one phone call away and I'll come out and help you with whatever you're dealing with.
So tell me about your service capabilities. How far away are you from my feedlot?
From your feedlot, I'm in town, kind of just off the interstate, so I'm close to your operation, so I'd be readily available.
Okay, and how many? Tell me about your people. How many do you have on hand?
So for service-wise, you're saying,
Mhm.
we have about 10 service technicians, within the shop, and they're all trained to work on our Case IH and Case construction equipment is what we offer, our main brand.
Do they have any service trucks?
Yeah, we do. We have 4 different service
Okay,
trucks.
so 4 service trucks. So you got a full shop. You got on-site. Do you have on-site service capabilities? Is that something you practice a lot of?
Yep, we do. And one thing Kais mentioned, or Alejandro, excuse me, is you guys have 2 on-site service technicians out at your place. And the things I want to go over, I think will benefit you a whole lot with being said that you have service techs on site.
Yeah.
I can go over that right now if you want me to.
Well, I think before we jump into that, I guess I don't really see me having a problem. So I'm trying to see what you're trying to solve. So what advantage would it be? Because I have techs here to take care of our equipment. We save a lot of money. So explain to me the advantage you can give me. What's the benefit?
Okay. One big thing we pride ourselves in, ITEC 451, is our dealer networking capabilities. Like I stated before, we have a very big footprint across the Midwest, over 80 stores across the Midwest. So let's just say you have a wheel loader, for example, and a cylinder seizes up on it and you can't run it anymore. You call me, I'll figure out what exact part you need. And if our store in Kearney does not have it, I have 80 other options to choose from. I have parts and equipment as well. So say you need a wheel loader, you're looking for one, and we don't have the certain model you're looking for, a certain horsepower rating you're looking for. We have about 80 other options to choose from, or all of our different locations to look for that specific piece of equipment and best fit your need.
Okay, it's pretty important right now because we can't auctions are pretty rare right now, and
Right.
trying to find iron is not easy.
Sure.
And find parts is just as difficult, so. Okay, I could see that being a bit, I guess my question would be, you're offering service, what do I do with the guys in my shop that I've employed to
So,
take care of my equipment? If you take care of it.
right.
One of them happens to be my nephew.
Okay. I'm gonna get into that. So I guess to start off with our Case IH and Case construction equipment,
Mhm.
if you purchase new equipment, you get a free 3-year subscription to a telematic program software called SiteWatch.
Mhm.
And basically what SiteWatch does is I kind of brought some visual aids so you can understand what's going on here. Basically what SiteWatch does is, like I said, it's a telematic, program, and you're linked directly with, say, a wheel loader to, you have a login account. You can get, real-time notifications on your phone or on your tablet or your computer. So some of the benefits of this SiteWatch is, you're depending on how many different pieces of equipment you have, you're going to see where exactly that piece of equipment is. You're going to be able to tell if it's running. You can see different reports, fuel consumption reports, real-time alarms. So say one of your guys is out at your feedlot, or maybe if you have a different, you're working somewhere else, say a def code gets thrown or something, that alert is programmed directly with, your tablet. So you're going to get a real-time notification. That
So I get that right here on my
Right.
cell phone?
Yep.
Am I gonna get my cell phone getting blown up, getting 5,000 alarms every
Well,
day?
hopefully not that many, alarms go
Okay.
off within your equipment, but,
Okay. Because I've heard rumors that sometimes you can wake up in the morning and have,
Right.
my good buddy has John Deere equipment, and all I hear about is he's got 500 of these alarms blown
Right.
up on his phone every morning.
right. And our equipment usually doesn't have that many alarms.
I've heard CNH makes really good stuff.
Yeah, they do. Very quality equipment. But like I said, with that real-time alarm, it's going to prevent downtime within your operation. There's not going to be any communication needed between you and the operator. You're already going to know what's going on. So you're going to be able to, have either one of your guys go, and they're going to know exactly where it is. And we can set it up where your on-site guys have links or are linked with that equipment too.
Okay,
So, you don't even have to tell them. They'll just already know, and they'll know exactly where that piece of equipment is, what fault it through. And also it's just a big database. So, if we can't figure out the problem for some reason, or your guys can't, we can come and look at it. And we can also search the system for similar faults, and it'll show us what location, it was happening in. We could call that store and see how they handle the problem.
so, okay, I get it. SiteWatch is a good thing.
Yep.
Let's talk about dollars. What's this SiteWatch gonna cost me?
If you purchase new equipment, new Case construction equipment, it's free for 3 years, 3-year subscription.
Okay, all right, so 3-year subscription, what about after that? What about year 4, 5, and 6?
There is a renewal fee. I don't know exactly what that number is. It changes. It could be different today than it will be 4 years down the road. So I don't have a specific number to tell you right away. I don't want to tell you wrong. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's basically, SiteWatch. It offers you all those different benefits. Also,
So can you, let's go back to year 4, 5, and 6.
sure.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, there's a renewal fee for the subscription.
That's what I'm asking you. What is the renewal fee? So you don't know, so.
Right. It's,
You're going to,
yeah, I'll
there you go.
talk to my guys back at the shop,
And you'll find out.
and I'll figure it out and
Would you
back to
and you'll let me know?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
I'll let
you.
you know for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, that's kind of what I had to offer on the SiteWatch side.
Okay,
Some of the other things Alejandro wanted to talk about was warranty.
right. Talk to me about the warranty.
So all of our Case IH ag products have a 2-year warranty on them.
Okay.
That includes parts, and construction equipment has the same warranty, and it's 2 years or 2,000 hours, whichever comes first.
Okay,
And generally, well, I guess I shouldn't say that, depending on your application, maybe 2,000 hours does come first, but it's.
Yeah,
within
because
that realm.
we're running 3 shifts here. So what can you do for me as far as getting extended warranty on this?
Yeah, I mean, once this is up, ITEC 451 actually has a, an advantage program, and it gives us extended warranty that we
Excellent.
can offer through
Because
us.
because we're gonna put we'll put at least, I bet, 1,500 hours a year on that, running
Okay.
3 shifts.
Yep.
So
So that's definitely something we can look into.
So you look into that
is
for me,
extended
give me that.
warranty.
thank you. Okay, that'd be really good. All right. I guess here's the more important question. I save a lot of money buying used.
Okay.
You haven't even talked about new equipment pricing.
Sure.
So what's the premium? Because I'm paying pennies I'm 50 cents on the dollar on the auctions.
Right.
Can you give me an idea what the premium is going to be and how can we justify this premium?
Sure.
Because I agree with you. We have a lot of repairs we have to do, and there's a lot of repair costs that I'm putting into these. And it's not easy finding good techs.
Yep.
So I admit you got me thinking about this, but the most important question is going to be, of course, in the value proposition.
Sure.
is the price of this new equipment, which is something I've really shied away from.
Okay.
So what can you tell me?
So I guess one thing I'll say about price is, if you're buying from auctions, you're obviously going to get it, like you said, 50 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, or more.
We'll do our best to work with numbers. I'm not going to tell you right now that we're going to be cheaper. We might be a little bit pricier, but our value that we add, with that higher charge is going to be, I think, well worth your time. We really pride our company in after sales service, and I like, say something breaks down, I like to get the call personally, and I like to go and try and handle it myself. That way it makes it more consultative, and I want you to know that I'm here for you as a customer, and I'm here to, make your operation as efficient and increase cost savings in your operation.
So I guess to me, probably the most important question that you haven't answered yet, and probably because I haven't really asked for it, but I guess I'm trying to understand what the premium is going to be from my auction pricing to buying new. And I guess once I can figure that out, I can start thinking about, is this something I want to do? Because, my fleet, I got a lot of equipment, and the thought of paying that premium, I don't even know if I can afford it. I don't know.
And,
So, do you have terms? Do you have any kind of payment plans or?
yeah, we do have payment plans. And a lot of guys, it's been pretty popular, this stuff isn't cheap,
No.
So financing is definitely an option we can look into. And I can get more information on financing if that's the route you're willing to take.
Sure. So but you offer that, you have for financing packages?
Yep.
As an idea, let's just say I have a skid steer loader out there in my lot that I use to clean out the pins.
Okay.
And on auction sites, I can get a pretty darn good case skid steer for about probably $40,000.
Okay.
Do you have an idea what a new one would cost me, give or take, estimate wise?
A newer one, we've kind of been battling with, price increases as long as everyone else has been dealing with the same stuff, what's going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
A newer skid steer is probably more around 70 grand.
So damn near
To maybe 80, just to be
yeah,
safe.
70 to 80 grand. So definitely double what I'm paying.
Right.
If I've got 10 of these skid steers, wow, that could be an extra $400,000 just to go new.
But I guess with that, Big Iron isn't offering you any warranty on their equipment.
No.
Yeah, so our warranty would be 2 years, like I stated, and whatever, if there were, God forbid, anything to go wrong on that, it'd be covered.
Okay.
So and we could also look at free services if you want to take that route. So yeah.
Well, I as far as I'm just trying to think of some of my biggest objections here is going to be price and overcoming that price. But maybe the financing of this and something to look at. I guess what I got to really add up is how much I'm paying on service. And I guess, and if it's under warranty, it's not going to cost me anything for repairs. So I guess I got to add this up.
Yeah.
So I guess, our 15 minutes is almost up. Where do we go from here?
I would like to actually personally come out and see your guys' operation, see what you guys go through on a day-to-day basis. And I'd love to set up another meeting, more financially detailed, talk more on price and kind of get closer to making a deal.
Yeah, and would you,
Mr.
I
Gray, your
think
next
I agree. I
appointment is
think
here.
it's worth looking at because replacing, I got to
Next
figure
appointment
out
is here, sir.
manpower wise and how tough it is to find techs. And if you can take some of that load off of me,
Sure.
I could turn some of my techs and put them out in the feedlot, making me money as
Right.
opposed to repairing equipment.
Yep.
Again, it's the $40,000 premium, and that's just on the skid steers. That's not counting a Magnum tractor or,
Sure.
front end loader, wheel loader, or anything like that.
Yep.
I guess when you come in next time, I guess what I'd like to see is what that subscription cost is in year 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I'd like to see definitely what your service rates are going to be. Because obviously if I'm going to hold on to these past the warranty period, you're going to be repairing them and it won't be free anymore.
Sure.
By the way, do you know what your service labor rate is?
I don't right now. And I will say we usually go with a flat rate. We don't charge hourly.
Okay.
So we usually go with the flat rate option.
Okay, that's good. I like that better anyway. So that's good. Good to know.
But I jotted that down and I will get back to you on that.
I appreciate you doing that. And I'm thinking about this. So why don't you summarize your benefits for me just to make sure I got them all?
Sure.
If I want to switch out my current logic of buying used, I want you to list the advantages one more time for me so I could think about this.
Sure. So first off, with our case construction equipment, that 2-year warranty, you're covered for 2 years or 2,000
Yep.
hours. And if you're thinking you're going to put more than 2,000 hours on, we can look at
Extended
extended
warranty.
warranty.
Yep.
For sure. 3 free years of site watch subscription. And I will get back to you on the subscription renewal cost.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I mean, kind of just, I gave you the rundown on all the site watch and kind of the
Yep.
the input costs, savings and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I guess our overall, company's proposition is just our availability to, find equipment for you and our availability to get parts easier than our competition, I guess.
Okay, what else?
I guess for me personally, I kind of touched on it earlier, but I'm here to serve you as a customer. You get a lot of guys that are just chasing the commission check, which I mean, at the end of the day, we need to get paid somehow too, right? But I value more of a consultative based
Okay.
selling process. So
Okay.
I'm here to serve you.
What else?
I think that's
Your
most of
next
the stuff.
appointment is here.
I'm sorry, say that again, Alejandro?
Your next appointment is here.
Okay, thank you. Tell them to wait, please.
And before we end here, I have a business card and I actually have a couple of testimonials on here from
Okay.
Sweetwater Feedlot.
Okay.
Caleb Weiss, he's one of the head cowboys. He's in and out of the equipment a lot, so he could kind of walk you through what he deals with.
Okay.
And also Tim Weber, he's a feedlot supervisor. So I'll leave that with you. The testimonials are in the back there.
Fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Oh, by the way, when are you gonna come back? When do we set a date?
Oh, excuse, we can meet a week from today if that works for you.
Okay,
Same
that'd be
time.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.